Hello everyone, how are you all doing on this Friday evening? Today we're back with another stream and this one's a little bit different. It's the first ever game week SkyBet Championship predictions. And today I just thought, why not? I want to get on with everything that I have right now. So I thought I'd predict the games if any of you in the chat want to come on and have your say on each game, please do. Obviously, there's a lot of games going on tomorrow. There's tonight's game, which I'll mention in a moment, and we also have a lot of games tomorrow with no other games due to be played on Sunday. StreamYard link is in the chat if you want to come on, and let's get right into this. So, if I can just find it real quick. This is the game for this evening. Coventry City versus Peterborough United. It's going to be a close game. I think it will be, considering that they're both good teams when they get down into the dirt. It's a very interesting start to play. Also, actually, before I move on to this game, I want to really quickly talk about the administration with Derby. Derby County have received a 12-point deduction. They were going to have a deduction last year. However, Sheffield Wednesday got it, and also they just slipped out of it. But the administrators said, this is your season where you're going to get it. Then currently on -2 points in the championship table. So let me just read very quickly. So 24th is Derby County, 23rd Nottingham Forest, 22nd the one and only Hull City, 21st is Peterborough, 20th is Swansea, 19th is Blackpool, 18th Barnsley. Millwall in 17th, covered on top of by Preston, Middlesbrough and Sheffield United from 16th to 14th. And to complete the final three in the bottom half of the table, it's Reading, Luton, Birmingham, and then Cardiff sitting in 10th. So from 13th to 10th in that order. On to the top 10 then. Bristol City sitting 9th, QPR with 8 in 8th, Huddersfield in 7th, Blackburn in 6th after beating us 2-0. 5th, Stoke City are match competitors this weekend. Coventry, who play Peterborough tonight, who are in 4th. West Brom in 3rd, 2nd is Fulham, and Bournemouth in the lead at the moment. But Derby County do have a severe point deduction. It won't affect their season pretty much because of how the table's formed right now. Because the reason why I'm saying that is it's not going to affect them so much that it's going to have a major impact on their season. They've already got some wins this season, so big ups to them. One of them was against Hull. It has been quite the efficient start for them, as well as Coventry. We haven't had the best of start. We've only won once in our past 7 or 8 games. So the StreamYard link is in the chat, by the way, so if you want to come on, please do. But let's get into this then. We'll start off, as I was saying, with Coventry City versus Peterborough United. Now, this is a big game for either side. Peterborough, of course, sitting in 21st or 20th above us. Yeah, 20th. 21st. Yeah, 21st. And not looking too good for them. So, Coventry City have not had the best, not had the worst start to the season, if I do say so myself. So they saw off Cardiff. They shared the points with Millwall. They Coventry won against Borough. And I think that was it. They lost to Barnsley. They won at Blackpool. And they got knocked out the EFL Cup. And last gasp winner versus Nottingham Forest meant that the last gasp winner was at home. So, what do I think of this one then? It's a very hard prediction to make. What's up, Kenny? If you want to come on, you can. Like, there's no stopping you. But, yeah, so 2-2. 2-2. Ooh, saucy. I'm thinking, speaking of that, Kenny, I am going to go, most likely I'm going to go with I want to say it's going to be a Peterborough win, but I don't want to say that. Like, I feel like it'll be this, but I don't know right now. That's fine, mate. That's fine. I mean, I'll be streaming for a while because I've got like 10 games to go through, including the 2 tonight. I'll just put the link in the chat once more just to make sure. There is the link. But my prediction for this game is a Coventry City 2, Peterborough United 1. I think Peterborough will just fall short of this one. It's not going to be the easiest game for the Posh, neither for the Coventry, but looking brilliant for the Sky Blues at the minute. So if they do win, however, they will go up to first if Bournemouth, Fulham and West Brom lose this weekend. West Brom, we'll get onto them. We'll get onto them in a second as they're the next game to provoke. Jacob, how you doing, mate? How you doing? But yeah, 2-1 prediction for me. I don't really see Coventry getting many places with this. It's either 2-2 or 3-1 for me. This is a very debatable score prediction, but we'll see what happens. So that's fine, mate. That's fine. It doesn't matter who comes on or not. I don't even care if anyone does or doesn't. It's just a thing of whether, if you want to, then, just have a feeling about Peterborough for some reason. Well, I don't want Peterborough in the Championship, thank you very much. Anyway, that's game 1. My prediction is 3-1 to Coventry. No wrong game. Where is it? Did I not? Never mind then. Hold on a second. Okay, next game, West Brom versus Queen's Park Rangers. So, this game is going to be tough for either side. I don't think it's going to be an easy win for any of them. Both these sides going into it, QPR obviously beating us 3-0. West Brom, we haven't played yet. We'll be playing them on the start of November. The question really for this game is who has more stamina, who has more strength to go right to the end. Because this game is going to be massive for either one. West Brom obviously currently sitting in 3rd, whereas QPR in 8th. So this game's going to be a bit of a test, I feel, for Queen's Park Rangers. West Brom also. They're going to give each other a good game, I feel, because of the quality they have in each team. Kenny reckons 1-0 West Brom, tough game. Yeah, I do see it being a tough game. I don't seeing it being an easy win. Like, I don't. It just depends on how either team comes out and how they look for this game, really. Because you need to search for this win if you're West Brom, but you want to search for a win anyway if you QPR in this place. My prediction is a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 draw. No, I change it. 2-2. 2-2 draw for this game. Moving on to the Saturday games, starting off with Reading as they take on Middlesbrough in the early kickoff of the day. It's a very, very good sign for Borough, I feel, to get points out of this game, but it's also a decent choice to get out of this. Link going in the chat again just to give you guys some coming up and get on time. But sorry if I start bunging up a little bit. I've got a bit of a cold, so it's fine. 3-1 Borough. That's fucking bold, mate. Jesus Christ. I don't see it being that big. It's going to be hard for Reading because they've not had the best of form. They are in 13th right now. They are a point above Borough. So they're pretty even at the start of this season. And I've got to go with my gut here and say, I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-0 to. I want to say Reading. I'm going to say Reading. So Reading 2-0 for me. Moving on to the next game, though, will be Blackpool versus Barnsley. Blackpool versus Barnsley. Now, this isn't the best of games to do, but let me give you a bit of an insight. Blackpool have only won 4 of their last 24 league matches against Barnsley, drawn 6, lost 14, and haven't won since August 2013 under Paul Ince, a 1-0 home win. Barnsley have won their last 3 meetings against Blackpool, with this their first meeting since April 2019. Blackpool have won 2 of their last 3 championship games, lost 1, as many as their previous 31 at this level beforehand, won 2, drawn 10, and lost 19. So that just gives you a little bit of an interesting insight of the qualities that these teams have. Never call them Pool ever again. Call them the Seasiders or the Peaches or Blackpool. It's not Pool, you fucking ass idiot. But anyway, we move. Kenny thinks 3-2. I think if I'm being honest, I'm going to stretch my prediction here. I don't think it's going to be an easy game for all sides, but I am going for a 2-1 win to Barnsley. Reason I say that is it's got to be done. This game has got to be done. It's sorry, but I'm just trying to do something here. Hold on. That should be the link in the chat. Hold on, let me do this again. $67 subs, I've just realised. Thank you for that. I very much appreciate you all for the support. StreamYard link is in the chat once again. I will pin it to the top of the chat so that it is easier for you guys to collect and come on if you wish. Just realise this is being such a right now. But we'll move on to the next game. So my prediction is 2-1 Barnsley. On to Swansea City versus Huddersfield. Now, I don't see this as being a one-sided affair either. Most of these games this weekend are not going to be one-sided. Now, I don't see this. Oh, geez. Playback issues. Not an ideal start. That is absolutely fine, though. Hold on 1 second, guys. Anyway, we're back. Let's go through the comments. I reckon Swansea will be rampaging on this one as they just can't finish it home recently. Okay, you very good sense of being unrealistic for once, Kenny. Jesus Christ, this guy. Anyway, Swansea versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield have done decent this season. Not saying they've done absolutely shambolic and they should be relegated this season. They are, in fact, 7th. 7th. So, this game's going to be hard for Swansea to compete with, as they are currently sat in 20th. 1 win out of their last 5. 7 points from a possible 8 games. I think this is going to be an easy win. I'm going with a 3-1. Swansea 1, Huddersfield 3. Reason I say that, I have to at this point. It is what it is. Anyway, that's my prediction for that game. Next, we go on to Nottingham Forest versus Millwall. Very interesting game we have across here for you. Forest have not been the best this season. They've not been practicing at their play this moment in time, neither their defensive play. Their manager's obviously been sacked, I think. So, change up in the Swansea side will be necessary and critical for the Reds. The Lions of Millwall. The Lions have got points versus Coventry, and it's looking very strong for them, I feel, with all the hoo-ha that's going on in every other Championship club. They've done well this season. Forest are obviously sitting in a very vulnerable position, 23rd, just above their rivals, Derby County, in the East Midlands. I see this as an easy travel away from the City ground for the Lions as they travel back to the Lions Den. And I'm going to quickly get it out there. I'm saying a Nottingham Forest Millwall 2. The reason I say a 2-0 Millwall is because Forest haven't been competing enough really recently. They need to have that momentum going into this game. They've not got it so much. They can't find the right strategies, can't find the right tactics, so it's going to be very, very annoying for them. By the way, I am getting through this very quickly. The only reason that is because I've got to go for my tea in a second. So on to Bournemouth versus Luton Town then. Bournemouth, obviously top of the league. They know how to play football. They've played against us. We drew 0-0, thankfully. We kept a clean sheet against them. Solanke out the equation. Thankfully, it wasn't a 6-1 bloody loss like 2017 was at the Vitality. However, the MKM Stadium did hold that. But Kenilworth Road is not the destination. It is the Vitality Stadium this time, and the Hatters will be the visitors. Bournemouth, obviously being the most superior team in this league right now, it is obviously going to be a massive, massive opportunity for Luton to get anywhere near them in the league. They are obviously right now, well, currently they are sat in 12th again. So they're not. Then they did very well last season. Now they're doing great. So it's just a coincidence really of how other teams perform. It's how they can get through the defence of Bournemouth. But Bournemouth, the Cherries have also got to get squished at some point. So I think the Hatters are going to hide the Cherry off once, like us. So I'm going with a 2, but I do see it being a win for the Cherries at the Vitality. Bournemouth 3, Luton 1. I feel it. No, 3-2. 3-2. Reason I say this, it's not going to be the easiest game. Kenny says Forest losing 1-0 to Millwall. I can see that. Sheffield United versus Derby County. Now, this is a big game for the Rams. They have to win. They know they have to win after that points deduction. If they don't, they're going to go even further into the relegation battle if we win or Forest win or even both of us. This is a massive game. We lost 3-1 to Sheffield United. It could have been 3-2 in the end, but it was ruled offside our second goal by Tyler Smith. A very, very close game it will be indeed, but Sheffield United, I think, will just edge it and be the team to win it at Bramall Lane, and it will finish Sheffield United. I want to say Sheffield United 3, Derby County 0. This is because I don't think Derby will get this far in this game. It's not going to be one of those games where they're going to get stuck up front. They're not going to get anywhere other than staying in the midfield and then getting a couple of chances. So I'm going to say it's a 3-0 victory for Sheffield United. Kenny's going to Bournemouth loss 2-1. As we move on to Blackburn Cardiff. Sorry, I have to do that real quick. Blackburn Rovers versus Cardiff City. It's not going to be the easiest game for either side either. Blackburn, obviously. Hello. Okay, you're gonna get timed out if you say one more delusional score prediction again. Anyway. Wait, where are we again? I've lost the thing because of that. Blackburn Cardiff. There we go. I think I will try the hardest I've ever tried. You always have to try your hardest. What the fuck are you talking about, you muppet? Anyway, Blackburn versus Cardiff. Blackburn currently sitting in 6th, with Cardiff sitting 4 places behind them in 10th. Cardiff have 11 points from a possible 8 games, while Blackburn have 13 from 8. So they're only 2 points ahead. So this could lead to a definite opportunity here. So, what will happen then? Blackburn, they've been on very good form, I think. Didn't ask about their game against Stoke, did I? Blackburn 3. I don't think it'll be 3-1, you know. I think it'll be a very close game. Think it'll be 2-2. 2-2. So it'll be Cardiff, Blackburn 2, Cardiff 2. On to the next game then. We have 3 games left, including our game. I'm only doing our game last because I can't be bothered doing it the first or second or whatever. So, Bristol City, Fulham. Obviously, Fulham in the top 3, I think. Yep, top 3. Yes, I was correct. They're in the top 3. They are second in the league, with Bristol City sitting in 9th. They have they have 12 for the possible 8 games, and Fulham have 16 from the possible 8. So, very, very interesting game. You have the yes, it's not in the chat. 3-0 Fulham. Okay, hold on. Right, try that. If not, I'll DM you on Twitter. Intermission. Fan Hub. Go get the Fan Hub app right now. Fan Hub app. It's obviously going to take a cue of a couple of amount of people. Here is where I can track the scores and what is happening for my club, Hull City. You can do this for any team in any league for England. So if I click here, it can be see opposition feed. So it will show me what happens this week. SkyBet Championship Matchday 9 weekend preview. So that'll obviously be there. Predict team. You can also predict the team while on here. So you can do everything you want. You can change your prediction at any point. So that just depends on who you pick. So I'm just picking the team now. Let me just quickly do this. Won't take a minute, of course. Sorry, I'm too dragged into this right now. So there we go. There is my predicted team for this week's game. I will show you properly in the next. Max, did you get sponsored? No, I didn't. But I do want to be sponsored. I think you can only get sponsored if you are 1,000 subs. I'm not exactly sure because old Grandpa Joe Collins, he's a very good friend of mine, and I don't know whether he's been sponsored or anything, but he does shout out Fan Hub. However, that is just my little shout out to them because it's a brilliant app. It's such. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at MTHD MTHD _official. However, I am sending the link to Kenny. So, Kenny, check your Twitter DMs right now, and it should be through with you at the moment. So, Bristol City, Fulham, then. You can get sponsored at any subscriber account, but you're unlikely to get sponsored at a lot of subs. Hey, look, I'm on fucking 67. I'm happy with that. I'm almost 30 away. He is here, though. Hello, Kenny.
Hello.
We are back. Just before that, actually, before we get onto this game, Bristol City versus Fulham, what do you think of Derby's point deduction and how are they going to go about this and what's going to happen this season?
Well, I think they're going to get another one as well. Actually, I think they're going to get another. What's it? I think it's 10. So we're going to get a 21 points deduction, something like that, 21 or 24, one of the two. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm just going to say at 12 now because the 24, 21 is not going to confirm. So let's just say at 12. If it remains as 12, I do think they have. I don't think they will survive, but I think they have a better shot of a decent shot of surviving. I mean, they started the season quite well. I'll be honest. 10 points from a possible 10 points from 18. basically 10 points for a possible 24. And for the Derby County side, being 12 before the point deduction, of course, before the point deduction, well, that's decent. And I don't think they will survive, but I think they'll put more of a fight than I thought they would. I still expect them to go down, but honestly, I think 22nd right now, honestly, not 24th. Because I think -2 right now, it's not that poor because they're still quite close to Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, that's where I want to do.
Yes, it is very devastating for Derby, as we would. It's just a tough time, really, for all the Championship clubs, especially Sheffield Wednesday, who got one last year. It was not the best for them. They did get relegated, as you all know. Plymouth Argyle and smashed them 1-3-0, so go on. Anyway, Bristol City, Fulham. You already predicted, I think. Yes, you did. Bristol City 0, Fulham 3. I'm not saying it's going to be easy for Fulham. However, I do think it will be a win for them. I'm going with a 2-0 win to Fulham. Birmingham City versus Preston North End. Oh, yeah, there we go. Birmingham City versus Preston North End. This game is going to be, I want to say difficult, but it's not really. Birmingham have had a decent start to the season. Excuse me. They've got 11, they are 11th, 11 points from 8 games, which is very, very fitting for where they are in the league table. However, they have got Preston North End, who sits currently in 16th. So it's a 2-point gap. However, I don't see it very close. If it's anything, I'm going to have to go with a draw on this one. Probably go 1-1 or a 2-1 Birmingham, maybe edging it. But yeah, that's my prediction. Kenny, what are you going with?
I think 2-0 Birmingham City. I think Preston, they're not that good. And I think Birmingham City, they're on a good start.
Keep right on till the end of the road. Keep right on till the end. Anyway, on to the final game then. You all know who it is. You all know who's playing. You all know who hasn't been mentioned yet.
Yes,
my love, Hull fucking City.
I'm Stoke.
Yes, let me just show you. Here is the team I've selected or predicted for this weekend. So it's Matt Ingram in goal, Louis Coyle at right back with Deschamps Bernard and Jacob Greaves in the centre-back positions partnering up. Callum Elder in left-back with Doherty and Richie Smallwood in CDM with Moncur in the middle cam playing with both. Then you've obviously got Keane Lewis Potter, our star boy, on the left, number 11, taking over James Scott's number. Malik Wilkes, our star man from last season, in the number 7 shirt on the right-hand side. And then Tyler Smith starting his first game for the Tigers after getting fucking robbed of his first goal for the side. So there we go. I'm going to tweet out. Hold on. There we go. I've tweeted out. So go follow at MTHD_official, and I shall, and you shall see it. But FanHub is a great app. You should go install it. However, it is a massive game. This one, we are away at the Bet365 Stadium or the Stoke City Stadium, whichever it is. I don't even know anymore. But they sit in 5th, 14 points from 8 games. And we have 5. Let me just stress 14 points, and we have 5 from 8 bloody games.
To be fair, though, why am quickly?
This is the problem with us at the minute. Like, we can't find the right options. We can't find the right passes. We can't find the right strikes, shooting, everything. But then you've just got to think about what's going to happen in the future, how much time Grant McCann's going to be given. Grant McCann must solve the problem, though, as we do face massive questions at Stoke. Malik Wilkes did get brought off versus Swansea, and Grant McCann did have a talk with him after bringing him off. And the Championship can be cruel, and at the best times, and we've found it pretty much challenging in the opening weeks. After the opening day at Preston, we have taken to one of Europe's toughest leagues, like a duck to water at this point. Our defence, I'm telling you right now, our defence has the resistance of a Poppadom catching a bowling ball. Park Goldbridge. Anyway, Grant McCann's Tigers do face Stoke City at the Bet365 Stadium on Saturday, tomorrow, hoping to end a winless run, which now stretches to 7 games, and with 3 games to come before the next international break, the need for 3 points is growing. The Potters may have won just once in their last 4 league outings, but their home form is impressive with 3 victories and just 1 drawn in front of their own supporters, who are enjoying Michael O'Neill's vibrant style of play. So I'm going to leave my prediction to last. The only reason that is because I am the Hull City fan here. Anyway, Kenny, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
Well, I think the problem with Stoke's good form is that I think they've not actually faced a proper promotion favourite apart from Fulham, who've lost 3-0 against. Everyone else has just been like mid-table to relegation favourites, really. I mean, the toughest side they faced was, apart from Fulham, was probably I don't even know, to be honest with all, because it's not even probably Birmingham City, who they didn't manage to beat. But I think Hull City, they are on poor form. They just at the moment they just can't really win full stop. I know they've not won since the first game week in the league, that is. But
yeah, this game is very important to either side, and if I'm being honest, even with our poor form, I'm still going to back the lads, and it's not going to be like the Sheffield United game, and I think it will finish at the Bet365. Stoke City 1, Stoke City 2, Hull City 2. Tyler Smith.
Sorry about muting myself there. Sorry about muting myself there, by the way. I just someone walked in my room, so I basically had to. But my prediction is Stoke City 0, Hull City 2.
Fucking hell, that's optimistic. Anyway, that is all the games who are playing in the next 2 days, including tonight's game, which is very important to West Brom. But that has been the SkyBet Championship predictions game week 9. Thank you, Kenny, for joining me. I know you were a bit late, but that's absolutely fine. I've got to go have my tea anyway, so thank you all for watching. You can find me on my socials at MTHD_official on Twitter and at MaxTagHD on Instagram. And yeah, you can. It's just a difficult week, and also you can try and hopefully you can find me pairing up with FanHub for the next couple of streams or something. I don't exactly know when my next stream will be just yet. However, it most likely will be on Sunday for the reaction to the games that we have predicted this evening. But we have Kenny's socials. Kenny, do you want to say them, or because I can't really remember them all?
Yeah, I'll say them. Before I do say them, what I am going to say is that if there's any Stoke fans watching, your club is shit, so come find me. Ronaldo is here on Twitter, Kenny TV on YouTube, and Kenny United fan on Twitch.
Fair enough. So yeah, at Ronaldo is here on Twitter, and maybe at Let's Talk EPL. That is He is one of the admin on that Twitter. And wait, move to your left a bit. Oh, I was gonna. Okay,
Right.
move to your left. Move to your left.
I'll put my camera up. Hold on.
Your setup is really kind of weird. But that's fine. Anyway.
There it is.
Okay, anyway, that that has been the SkyBet Championship predictions for Matchday 9 or Game Week 9, and I'll be doing the reaction later on as Kenny. Anyway, that'll be that. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, comment down below what you want to see next gaming-wise, and just normal video-wise, including vlog and everything. And until next time, it's over and out, really. It's gone. Keep living the Tigers' life. Up the Tigers, and come on, City. That's full time of SkyBet Championship predictions, Game Week 9.
Sweet.